Hi guys, I'm Kyle Davey, and here's the daily warm-up that you can do from anywhere. So we'll start with ankle circles. Stick that foot up and draw a big circle with that ankle. We're going to want to go both directions, clockwise and counterclockwise. One of the important parts is that not everything is moving, it's just the ankle doing that movement. Okay, we want to be able to build some control there. Then we'll do everything that you'll see on both sides, so right side and left side, clockwise and counterclockwise. Ankle circles is number one. Second one is knee circles. 45-degree step forward, and I'm drawing a big circle with that knee. Okay, so I'm reaching the kneecap in, building it up around, working the way around the circle. And then, just like everything else, we'll change directions and go the other way. Yep. And I'm not twisting, not rotating all over the place, only that knee is doing that movement. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So moving into that same knee circle. Again, both sides. I do this for about 30 seconds on each leg. That will be 15 seconds in each direction. After the knee circles, we're moving up to hip circles. So coming forward, circling out and around. Forward, out and around. Forward, out and around. Try not to let anything else move. Try not to list and sway. And we'll make sure we'll go both directions. So start by reaching forward, then you can move backwards and around, and again, we'll do both sides. Yep, and then we'll go backwards as well. Good. Okay, we've got our back rotations next. Excuse me. So you'll cross your arms here, and we're simply rotating side to side. I'm not forcing it. I'm not cranking it. I'm just rotating as far as I can comfortably. So those are the back rotations. This next one is a simple rounding. So for this one, I'm going to reach backwards with my spine and then forwards. So I like to think as if there's a string that's attached on the roof and it's coming down like an invisible line through my chest and behind me. And I have to slide my chest up and down that string. Now this one's tough because I'm not just tilting, I'm bending at the waist. I don't really want a whole lot of movement here. It's just that chest moving up and down, up and down, up and down, okay? Next we've got our shoulder figure eights. So straighten that arm out, make a loose fist with the thumb on top, and I'm doing a big figure eight with the shoulder. And in both directions. Okay, and I'm going out to the side and doing the same thing, that big figure eight. Again in both directions. Okay. About 30 seconds, 15 seconds on each one. Okay. And then finally, these ones are coming across the body. So these are still figure eights, but I kind of think of them as infinity signs. It's like a figure eight on its side. And then we'll switch directions and do that same thing. Yep. And then now repeat that on the opposite arm. So big figure eight. Change directions. To the side now. I'm turning to the side just so you can see. Figure eight out this way. And then the infinities from backwards to in front. Both directions. Good. After the shoulder figure eights, we're moving on to the wrist glides. So for these ones, the wrist is gliding up and down. It's almost like you're using a throttle like on a motorcycle. I also like to think of it as if there's a string attached to my wrist and somebody's pulling that string up and then letting it go. And so it's not my whole hands moving or my whole hands moving this way, but the hands are kind of staying in the same spot as if you're grasping something, and it's just that wrist that's moving up and down. Right? So after these up and down ones, now I'm coming in and out, in and out, in and out. So I think as if there's magnets on the inside of my wrist, and at first they're coming together, and after that they're repelling apart. They're attracting and repelling, attracting and repelling, attracting and repelling. Good, those are the wrist glides. Now the hand figure eights are next, and And these ones are usually tricky. So I'll start with the palms down. I usually wiggle my index fingers, and then I'm pointing that index finger down to the ground and rotating my palms up to the sky. Now they're still bent, so I'm not pointing down and then straightening out this way. Point down, rotate up, point it down, rotate up. Point down, twist to the sky, point down, twist to the sky. And once you have the basic pattern down, you can kind of move kind of quickly and fluidly. Yeah. So that's one direction. The other way, I'll start with my palms facing up, wiggle my pinkies, and I'm going to point those pinkies up to the roof, rotate down to the floor. Point them up to the roof, rotate to the floor. Point up to the roof, rotate to the floor. And again, once you have it down pretty fluid, then you can just go and do the figure eights this way. These ones are surprisingly difficult, surprisingly challenging to get the coordination down. Okay? Very good. Now that we're done with their hands, we're going to move up to our neck. So I actually call these next one nose infinities or nose figure eights. It's a neck exercise, a neck flexibility, but imagine drawing an infinity sign with your nose. So I'm going down and up, down and up. Both directions. If you have vertigo or other balance problems, this one can kind of give you trouble. If you have a history of car sickness or nausea, this one might give you a little bit of trouble because it's working your inner ear, your vestibular system. So just go slow. And if it doesn't work for you, that's totally okay. You don't have to do it. Okay? But after that one, we're going to the eyes fixed, head turns. So eyes fixed means I'm finding something to look at in the distance, and I'm keeping my eyes there as I turn my head. So my eyes are staying glued to the same location, and I'm turning my head side to side. Okay? So it's like shaking your head down. After that, we're going up and down, still with my eyes fixed, as if I'm shaking my head yes. And again, same rules apply. This is working your inner ear, your vestibular system. So if you're someone who's prone to vertigo or dizziness, car sickness, you may just want to go a little bit easy. Start by going slow, or maybe just making small rotations. Instead of being really big, maybe you can do slow and small, and gradually kind of work your way up to faster and bigger movements there. Good. Okay, after the eyes fixed, head nods, and head turns, we're now going to what's called the compass lunge. So imagine you're standing in the center of a compass, north, south, east, and west, and also the diagonal directions. I'm simply going to step all the way around the compass. Okay, so I'm stepping forward, north, and then I'll step northeast, step east, southeast, south. Now I'm going to switch feet. I'm going south again, southwest, west, northwest, and north. Okay? I think of this like a controlled fall, basically. So if I turn this way, you'll see my whole body is moving forward and I'm coming back. I'm not just like reaching with the foot, but my whole body's coming this way, and then I'm coming back. So again, I think of it like a controlled fall. It's like I'm losing, and then I'm catching and popping back up. Okay? And the final one is called toe bouncing. So for this one, I'm simply bounce, 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 bounce. Try and be nice and loose. Relax your face muscles. You can even close your eyes if you want. This one's meant to be a little bit relaxing, almost like bouncing your stress away. Just try and be nice and loose. Let your body go and just bounce. Sounds silly, but it actually feels really good if you can do it well. Okay guys, that's your warm-up. If you do this every day, you'll be feeling great. I'm Kyle Baby. Thank you.